Hello YouTube. Well, I just had my first dry run, so I'm headed out of the facility right now. So when I told them I was there in a van, I was there to pick up one piece, which is what the app said. A little communicating back and forth and whatnot, and they come to the conclusion that they're going to cancel. So I called dispatch, and gonna be a dry run. But then they quoted one. This, by the way, is in Franklin, Indiana. And then they're quoting another one picking up in Plainfield, Indiana, which is west of Indianapolis. This one was going to go over to, I think it was East Liberty, Ohio. And the one they quoted is going to Hilliard, Ohio. I think that's what they said, Hilliard. So I am going to go up here and wait. Talk to you guys later. I didn't do a recap last week. Ended up with over 2,000 miles for the week. 2,200 miles, I think it was. So last week ended my first full month expediting. As far as that goes, it's went well. It's went better than expected. Again, I've said this previously. I'm prepared to stay out 2 to 3 weeks. But at this point, the way it's worked out is I haven't had to stay out more than 3 days. I'm obviously happy to be home when I can. But going into this, we knew I might have to be out 2 to 3 weeks. In discussions with my wife, the sacrifices are going to need to be made, moving from a full-time job that I've been at. Going into this, we knew the sacrifices that were going to have to be made. So that's still what I'm prepared to do. Be perfectly fine to do it. I've made the adjustments I've had to make out here. You know, I'm learning as I'm going. I still don't. Obviously, a month isn't any time at all doing this. It's just no time at all doing any job, regardless of what job it is. So, like I said, I was at my last job 8 years. I knew that job inside and out. But it's been good. I have no complaints. The hardest adjustment to make is sleeping. Even only having been gone 3 days, still the hardest adjustment to make is going to be sleeping in a sleeping schedule. But I knew that. I knew that coming in, and I knew that because of people I listen to, more experienced people I listen to, other places as well as YouTube. I mean, that's what I knew coming into this. Some would say over 9,000 miles for a month isn't that great. Well, it's not that bad either. I mean, I know I physically can do more miles, and if they give me the more miles, I'll do them. I'll be perfectly happy to do it. But right now, that's what I had. So I'm going to go up here and park for a minute and wait to see what happened with this load that they quoted. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to sit in here at, basically I'm in Greenwood. I might just sit here and wait a little bit. Even if they don't get this load, I might stay up here and just wait, see if anything comes out of Indianapolis. I don't know, we'll see. First month, doing great, no complaints, enjoying it, learning. I think that's what you need to be doing, is learning. I'll talk to you guys when I find something out. Alright guys, well, I am at the pickup. It ended up being a pickup in Greenfield, Indiana, going down to Georgetown, Kentucky. Pickup is at 2. I got here at about 1:30. It's currently 15 till 2, and they said it'll be ready. It'll be about 2 o'clock when it's ready. So, having a snack. Flatbread crisp, Italian herb. Then I'm gonna get this picked up and get on the road. okay with pineapple on pizza. Well, it is actually it is Thursday. I believe the last segment was Tuesday, when I picked up in Greenfield, Indiana, and then went down to Georgetown, Kentucky. One skid, very light. Wednesday's Thursday, the 30th, September 30th. So yesterday, the 29th, I basically lost out on a day. I was taking the van to my mechanic to have the plugs changed. Now you might think, why would you just change the plugs yourself? Or, if you're mechanically inclined like that, and I would normally, but on the 2018 and the 3.7, and I think it's for just 3.7s in general on the Transit, 3 of the plugs and coils are easy to get to. The other 3, you have to take the intake off in order to get it. And I just knowing myself, I would end up breaking one of the clips or something. Plus I wanted my mechanic to look over everything, make sure everything's looking good as well anyway. The van has 84,000 miles on it, almost 84.5. And I don't think the plugs have been changed previously, and now, maybe even earlier than now, is a good time to change them. Had them changed. He ended up finding one. I asked him to check the coils too, look for any cracks in any of the coils. He didn't find any cracks, but one coil, so I think it's the number 1 cylinder, which would be on the driver's side closest to the grill, down on the boot, down in there just above the spark plug on the boot, there was rusting going on. So obviously water is sitting down in there, and it's not internal, so it's from rain or whatever that's dripped down in there over time and set there. I'll include a picture of it here. Or a piece of a video. I'm on my way right now on a delivery. So, and by the way, on this one I picked up in Avon, Indiana, and I am taking this to Walbridge, Ohio. One piece, 50 pounds. So anyway, I had the plugs done, and I was supposed to get it in first thing in the morning, and that's usually the way it works, but he had 2 projects to finish up right ahead of me, and was going to be able to get to it around noonish. So didn't really make sense for me to try to get anything before that. And then as he was changing the plugs, he had to get the coil that he had ordered the coil and had the parts brought to him. And they kept bringing him the wrong part, so it took longer than expected, and I didn't get the van back till about 4 o'clock, and then didn't get anything else, because I said if you don't get anything up until about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, then we'll just start looking for loads in the morning. I figured after it was going to be delayed getting my van in and the time it was going to take to finish, that yesterday would basically be a wash for me. So that's what ended up happening. That's fine. So yeah, this is the 3rd load of the week now that I'm on right now. So I don't know how much more I'm going to do in this video. There really isn't going to be much to this video, but I wanted to put something out just to basically stay in touch. Oh, and I also wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I think when I brought the channel back active, I had 4, and there's like 12 or 13 now, I believe. So obviously comparably. People would say that's nothing, but hey, it is what it is, right? If I bring any value to your YouTube viewing, then hey, God bless, right? So I just want to say thank you to you guys. Please leave a comment, a criticism, a suggestion, anything, and I will get back with you as soon as I see it. So thank you again. Well, I'm going to get on and get this delivered. I should be there. It'll probably be about 1:30. Let me get on down the road here, and I'll talk to you guys later.